750 horsepower. This is MG's new IM5 EV. This is the top of the range performance model. They start at 39.5 grand, and that's for the IM5 standard range. We then go up to the long range, and the performance is the top spec model. This is about 48.5 grand it starts at. Crazy fast car, but also I like the look of it. So let's take a wee look around. As you will see, it's very like a Tesla Model 3. In fact, I think the whole car is a bit of a blend of a Tesla Model 3 and the BYD Seal. Personally, I think it's a nicer looking car than the Model 3. I do quite like the Seal as well. So we'll have a look around and check out some of the styling features. Now this is finished in the pearl black, which looks fabulous. If we look around at the lights here with a nice design, again this is very like the Tesla. The IM badging, so there's no MG badge in these, IM. Quite a nice front bumper here. We have air vents through the side. Come on round, we have the 20-inch alloys here, which these are just for the performance model. We get the orange calipers as well. With cameras all around, this is a really well spec'd car. With completely blacked out windows. I'd say this car obviously finished in the pearl black. Everything is black, and with the sort of diamond cut two-tone on the wheels there as well. Quite like the styling here at the back with quite a sort of flared arch on this, which gives it a fairly sporty feel. But I think the back of the car looks really well. With some nice styling features around here with the lights, the way the bumper curves in, and the light and things here, and this sort of lip boot spoiler comes up and looks well as well. So if we have a look in the boot, because of the flared arches here, it is quite a narrow boot. You have 457 litres. However, where this differs with the likes of the Tesla is a saloon. So the boot's only opening from here. You have quite a small hatch through. This is a hatchback, so it's a lot more accessible. So definitely for practicality, this wins hands down. Also, I think the styling on the back, it definitely looks better. Listen, you go around that side. I'm going to hop in the back and show you what the rear space is like. I found this quite impressive actually. For the style of car, I wasn't expecting there to be so much space in the back. Now that is a lot of legroom for this style of car. Headroom as well. Now it is quite sloped at the back. I'm okay sitting here. There's not an awful lot above me. I'm 6 foot. If you were 6'3" or something, your head might be on the ceiling. This is slightly close. But saying that, it's not an issue. Back seats are actually very comfortable as well, very soft, so I can't complain. It's definitely a nice place to be. Door handles as well. There's a door release, which is a button rather than the handle. All electronic, but yeah, definitely nice in the back. So that's the outside. Looks good. Let's check out the inside. Okay, so a quick look inside the MG IM6 Performance. So no door handles. We have a button to open the door with some storage down there. The window switches, I must say, I think could be nicer. They're a little bit plasticky. However, the materials used here and here and here all work well and all come together nicely. If we look in them with full leather seats, quite nice leather actually. It's quite soft and they are comfortable. And we have the fixed panoramic roof. So we'll just get a view into the back seats there as well. All looks good. I'll just jump in. So with the dash here, you have a couple of options. You have the bright setup, which personally I don't like. I find it a wee bit too bright. or we can switch it on to the dark, which looks a lot better in my opinion. So you always have in the dash this sort of sunset up ahead. Again, even on the light you have that as well. It might seem a bit gimmicky, but it's actually quite nice. There's something I like about it there. And then if we put it in the reverse, we have a rear camera and 360 camera. We also, when we indicate, I don't think it's going to do it here while I'm stationary. No, it's not. But when we indicate, we will have a camera come up here and here, left and right, to help you just see where you're going. So the finish in the cabin is pretty good. With all soft materials around the dash, which all looks good. Everything is controlled from this central screen. You have all your apps and things there. Wireless charging, cup holders, and then we have the armrest and storage in there as well. Steering wheel, again, no MG here at all. IM badging, and quite like the Teslas, you just have these little buttons which roll up and down, side to side, and click in for different functions. Okay, so that's us in the IM5 Performance. So some stats with this car: we have 750 horsepower, 0 to 60, 3.2 seconds, which is crazy fast. We have a electric range of 357 miles, which is really good for this level of power. If you need more mileage though, the long range will do 440 odd miles. You have 407 horsepower with it, and 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. So still a fast car, but that sort of 400 miles plus 440 miles is brilliant if you need more mileage. Now you can also go for the cheaper standard range, which will get you a few hundred miles, 0 to 60, 6.8 seconds, around 300 odd horsepower. It will cost a bit less. So look, there's a good range there. You know, whether you want more mileage, more power, or just a cheaper car, you know, a better, more budget friendly version. Saying that, all of these are very keen on price. Even the performance model is very competitive actually on a lease. But anyway, listen, we've had a look around the outside. Inside, I must say it's a lovely car, inside and out. Nice cabin, it's comfortable, everything feels good. Tons of tech, tons of spec, you know, nice leather, everything feels good, nice seating position. Yeah, listen, all's good. I cannot complain about this car. So let's go for a drive. Now we have it in sport mode here, which from a standstill is very quick. When you get moving as well, if you punch it, it really does take off. So we have, when using the indicators, as mentioned before, we have cameras come up on the dash, which is quite good. They're actually, it's quite well placed there, rather than turn your head right around for the other cameras, or sorry, the other mirrors. We have blind spot in the mirrors there as well, blind spot detection. Jesus, that is quick. That actually did throw me back in my seat a bit there. It is mad to think. I mean, this level of power in an MG, well, really in any car, it's fast. You know, especially if it's not supposed to be a supercar or hypercar or whatever. And 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. I mean, that's like a McLaren F1, which I know is a 30-year-old car, but it's still one of the fastest accelerating cars about. I know there are some modern supercars will have it, but just to give you an idea of how fast this thing actually is. You know, Ferrari, Lamborghini pace in an MG. Mental. And you can put it through a business and you're not going to get penalised. Not penalised heavily by the tax man, which is definitely an attractive option. So obviously this will compete with the likes of the Model 3 and the BYD Seal. I personally have gone off Tesla. I've never been a massive Tesla fan. Like, I think the technology and things in them has been good over the years, but you know, they had the market a lot to themselves, I think, in the early days for that sector of car. But now there's more options, and I personally, the likes of this and the BYD Seal, I wouldn't even look at the Tesla if I was in the market for one of these. I've always said when the Seal came out, I far preferred it to the Model 3, and I think it's a better car. Now, I've only had a short drive on this so far, and personally I think this is a better car. I prefer the layout as well. This feels like a proper car inside. I don't like the Tesla's minimalist dashboard and feel inside. This does feel like a nice car. One thing I do laugh at though, the back window is, I mean, crazy small. I don't think I've ever seen a back window as small in a car. It's literally a slit you're looking through. So the visibility isn't great, if I'm honest, out the back. I mean, I can just about see a Kia Picanto behind us. But saying that, out the sides, visibility is fine. See, we've put the car in the performance mode here, so it would be rude not to try that out as we're approaching a motorway. Yeah, this is definitely a fast car, very fast. Even if we, let me see, 50 to 70. Jeez, that's, that was about 68 there within the limits, so yeah, here, this is definitely a quick car. Leaving the motorway speeds here, it's not too bad road noise. Car feels nicely planted to the road. Smooth. Drives well. It does drive well. I'm impressed. That's us back from our drive in the IM5 Performance. I must say this is a really good car. There's very little I would say bad about the car. It's comfortable, practical. There's loads of space in the back. It's a hatchback boot, so easy access. Definitely a lot easier than the saloon. Tons and tons of power. This is a fast car. I mean, really fast. The range is very good on this, even for being the Performance. If you want the long range, up in the mid 400 miles of electric driving is fantastic. There's loads of tech in the car. They are priced very, very keenly as well. These are new models to the market, so MG are going to want to push them hard with decent discounts to get them out there. I know already from checking some of our pricing that the deals are very, very strong. They'll work very well on salary sacrifice, business contract hire, personal contract hire. You know, if you want one in the HP or outright purchase, we can do that as well. But listen, there's only a couple of wee things, silly things, where I felt I had to say that there was something I didn't like, but a couple of wee buttons and things I'm not overly fussed on. I don't like these buttons, the Tesla like buttons on the steering wheel, probably more so because I don't know how to fully use them. But listen, everything else, the rest of the car is very, very good. And it's been a pleasure driving it. So listen, if you need any quotes or more information, feel free to get in touch.